Some victims of OxyContin could receive payouts from a bankruptcy settlement, and activists demand greater transparency from the Wise County Board of Supervisors. I'm Robin Tillman, and this is the Mountaintop Daily. A judge says he will approve a bankruptcy settlement for the family behind the company that produced OxyContin, paving the way for some of the drug's victims to receive payouts. U.S. bankruptcy judge Sean Lane said today he will approve the Sackler family's $7.4 billion settlement, which includes $850 million to be paid to victims. The Sacklers are the former owners of the privately held Purdue Pharma, which developed and sold OxyContin. Of that $850 million, $100 million will be set aside to help children born with opioid withdrawal. The remainder would go to about 65,000 people who have active claims in the case and who have established proof of their prescriptions. Those who had prescriptions for at least 6 months would receive $16,000 each, while those shorter prescriptions would receive $8,000. Those amounts would be reduced by legal fees. The payouts are expected to take place next year. Some activists attended last night's meeting of the Wise County Board of Supervisors, demanding greater transparency and community involvement in economic and utility development. Sheldon attended last night's meeting and spoke with one of the activists to hear their concerns.
A financially strapped Wise County Board of Supervisors have some critics dating back to a meeting last month when its proposal to create an electric utility board was voted down. Activist Adam Millay said Thursday his organization, Southwest Virginia Nuclear Watch's biggest problem has been with transparency and a lack of inclusion for the public in making decisions.
This stuff the big thing we want from the start is inclusion. We want the county to stop hiding information from us because we know there's a bigger picture with this thing. Everything we know is based on rumors, and usually those rumors have turned out to be true. So we hope that they will stop doing this process that they're doing, that they will come and pull together people from the community, come meet with us in their districts, the ones wherever they work, and start listening and start working with us to find better development solutions.
The utility board would have overseen various options to help with the financial woes, such as bringing in small nuclear plants for an economic boost.
If you go back to the beginning, back in 2022, I think even October 2022, there was an announcement about the Delta Labs using our area as for experimental energy projects, and they tied it into an all of the above type of strategy, but it was really just focused on nuclear development and using our area as through that moonshot that Youngkin was pushing back then to put this first small modular nuclear plant down here.
Millay said the best outcome would be for the board to start working with the public instead of working around them.
Even if this was just for solar, I wouldn't be for it because what they're doing is non-transparent, it is anti-democratic, and we need to resist it.
Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Sheldon Compton.
Coming up after the break, Pikeville is getting ready to take Christmas to the streets. We'll tell you about plans for this year's Christmas parade when the Mountaintop Daily continues. But first, sports and weather.
With Mountaintop Sports, I'm Dave Stanford. It was a big Wednesday night for the University Pikeville basketball programs as both the men's and women's teams opened Appalachian Athletic Conference play with statement victories at the Appalachian Wireless Arena. Starting with the men, senior point guard Kevin Warricks put on a show, scoring 23 points and dishing out 10 assists to lead the Bears to an 87-80 win over Bluefield University. The win marked UPike's first conference victory this season, moving the Bears to 2-2 overall. Senior Bradley Bunch added 18 points, climbing into 19th place on the program's all-time scoring list, while Kenyon Cutlip scored 11 and freshman Zion Blevins added 10 points and a team-high 8 rebounds. The Bears return to the court Saturday at 4 p.m. hosting Columbia International inside the UPike gym. The Lady Bears were just as dominant Wednesday night, rolling past Bluefield in a 122-39 rout to even their record at 1-1. It was the first time UPike women's basketball reached the century mark since January 2024, and the most points scored under head coach Clifton Williams. Senior guard Allie Stone poured in 21 points, moving into 8th place on the program's all-time scoring list. while freshman Haley Collins led the team with 22 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. Jaliyah Warren, Annika Stevens, and Taylor McKenzie and Kyra McAlarnis also hit double figures as UPike shot nearly 64% in the first half and held Bluefield to just 25 points for the game. The Bears will also host Columbia International on Saturday at 2 p.m. And on the gridiron, the Bears wrapped up the home portion of their football schedule this past weekend with a 51-42 win over Kentucky Christian University at the W.C. Hambly Athletic Complex, capping off another strong showing in front of the home crowd. For more information, be sure to follow the Mountaintop Sports Facebook page or visit mountaintop.news and click on the Sports tab at the top of the page. This has been your Mountaintop Sports Update. I'm Dave Stanford.
When the government took Social Security away from honest Eastern Kentuckians, Attorney Ned Pillersdorf got the hearings declared unconstitutional. When the women guards were harassed at Little Sandy Jail, Ned fought back, securing a $1 million verdict at trial. And when the state tried to shut down Cordia School, Ned fought back and kept the school open. Attorney Ned Pillersdorf fights for the underdog, and he's ready to fight for you.
Hey, are you stuck with a carrier that doesn't get you? Yeah, we get it. So at Appalachian Wireless, switching is easy and way more rewarding. With our promotions, you can port your number, grab incredible savings, and enjoy a service that feels a little bit more like home. Plus, we've got the latest devices and a team that's here just for you. So why settle? Visit us online or stop by one of our many retail locations today to see why we're the region's best network. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
It's hard to believe, but Christmas will be here before we know it. And many of the celebrations of Christmas will be here even sooner, such as the Pikeville Christmas Parade. Nick spoke with the city to get a preview of this year's event.
The city of Pikeville is preparing for its annual Christmas parade for Saturday, December 6th, and spots are still open for participants. Anyone considering joining can go to visitpikeville.com to apply and check the city's parade safety guidelines. Coordinator of Special Events Kevin Roberts gives us more details.
It's just a fun time. Number one, it's free for anyone to participate. They just have to go online and register before November 29th, and they can do that at visitpikeville.com. Just click on the events tab and they'll see that registration right there. And then, like I said, it's just really fun. It's a great thing. The kids get to see what's going on. You get that whole Christmas spirit. Plus, we run our parade route down 2nd Street, so you're under the lights. So it's just a great time. It's after dark. You really get in the Christmas spirit so you can get out and get that shopping done. So if you are putting anyone in the back of a truck on a trailer, you do have to have that 42-inch safety barricade around. But it's Christmas, so we'll work with you on that. We actually had someone last year that put 4-foot candy canes on the corners of their pickup truck and ran Christmas lights around there. So even though that wouldn't normally be something you would think would work, it does meet the guidelines, so we're able to work with that and you get that festive feeling.
Spectators should prepare for average winter weather by dressing in layers or bringing hand warmers. Thankfully, the shops at 225 will be open on 2nd Street, making it easy to warm up inside.
You should prep how you do anytime you're going to be outside in the cold. You want to dress up, you want to bundle up, you want to put some layers on. That way you're going to stay warm, you're going to get to be toasty during this whole thing. But then, of course, we do have some buildings right on downtown, right on 2nd Street. You can pop in if you need to warm up. The shops at 225 will be open that night. It's actually the second night of Annie at the Appalachian Center for the Arts. So it's another place you can just pop inside and maybe warm up for just a minute.
Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Nick Collum.
That will do it for this edition of the Mountaintop Daily. Be sure to check us out at 6 p.m. every weekday on Mountaintop TV, the Mountaintop TV app, and the Mountaintop News Facebook page. With your Mountaintop Daily, I'm Robin Tillman for Mountaintop News.